Alfred of Wessex seeks to unite the Isles under one banner.
Hello there everyone, and welcome back. So last episode was quite a long one, but hopefully it actually paid off. I actually very much liked the battle, and it seemed that it paid off, because the enemy only sacked the city, they didn't actually take it. Which meant that as soon as it was my turn again, I was able to raise almost a full stack army, which now sits within the walls. Now obviously there's a big gap in the walls and there's still quite ferocious Kent warriors outside, but all the troops on the eastern side, including the King's army over here, are, you know, more or less spent. There's no problem holding those guys off. The problem lies in this force, their 4th army. It's a full stack that has only been able to go through here and pillage and plunder these 3 villages on its way, and that one is going to be the one to look out for. And as we can see, the king and the supporting army has not yet, they're at least 2 turns away from actually helping in the war. So that's going to take quite a while. But once we actually take this province, this is one of the this is actually the richest province. If you go through other provinces and you select the one that renders the most money, it is actually Kent, which is the most profitable, and it's profitable by almost 1,000 more than that one up in Scotland. So it's a really profitable province, and I've calculated that it holds at least around 300 to 400 food. Now don't be fooled by the fact that it says 858 up here. Currently, with the populace rallying around the king to throw out these treacherous bastards, I've been able to up the tax by 1 point to a high taxes. Now it will reduce public order a bit, but as we can see, nowhere it turns to revolt, and we do get 15% extra food. So I went from having 100 to having 858, so plenty enough to feed my armies. But let's not talk too much and explain too much, because last time that was what made the episode so hellishly long. The fight was about 30 minutes, but the sort of pre-talk when I explained everything took about 20 minutes. Hopefully it was enjoyable there. However, there is not where we're gonna go ahead and fight today, because we're gonna fight here. These guys are 1 turn away from running out of supplies, and they will start to die then. So we need to attack. And I mean, it's not a great start. We are starting to turn the tide here, but it's not a great point really to go ahead and try to invade half of Ireland, because we will be fighting, since it's part of the vassal kingdom of Mid will probably drag in all its allies. Will probably be involved in quite the big Irish battle here. Hopefully, as we gave these guys quite a bit of cash last time around, we're hoping that they might very well, not these guys though, I click on these guys because they have the biggest land, but obviously they, well, not obviously, but these guys are the ones that are the actual rulers of this faction. And they are actually very happy, ecstatic almost, very friendly. So we could have them join in. Question is though if I want them to join in, because fighting two sides like this, we will be quite easily be able to just overrun a lot of this just by the sheer massive size. These guys already kind of have the advantages on Ireland. So they will be able to storm through the enemy as we take up this. And also we have Northumbria, or the Danelaw, which actually has some control on Ireland already. And you know what? I'm still talking pre-talk. Let's get into the fight. We're gonna advance into this town. And I think we'll actually play it because I have not done a naval invasion. And we'll let Edward do it. Declare war. Yes. And let's see who joins.
We're ready.
All of them. All of them joins. So, not that great. I'm just gonna maintain the blockade here. And we're just gonna see just the extent of the conflict we have involved ourselves in now. So, we are currently at war. Can I switch to just war? Allegiance. Diplomatic status. So there we go. So these are the factions I'm at war with right now. So basically half of Ireland. Could possibly move out to take this, but it's probably part of a province here. It does have a saint. If I could ask the Scottish if I'd be allowed to go through here and take this saint portion. It would be actually part of this province, so it wouldn't be that bad. We can see about how happy are these Scots with us. Not too much. But
you have my hospitality
if I put
and my
a plenty amount of gold in their pockets,
gold. Always
I'm sure they change their mind. They're already actually enemies with these people. How about, what treaties do I... Declaration of friendship. We already have declaration of friendship. Military access then is insulting apparently. So what if I offer you even more gold? Shit, not that much. We will offer you... what? 50,000. Maybe. Sufficient. Then I'll lower it to 25,000. Will that be sufficient? That will be sufficient as well. I just saved myself. Okay. 10,000. That's also sufficient. I don't think we'll cheapen it any lower. 10,000.
This seems fair to me.
Is gold. And we'll take this army immediately in race to hopefully take this position. We will be there in 3 turns. We're leaving this newly conquered area, but I will be able to complete this province a lot sooner. Right, let's go ahead and have this attack then. Should I come by night, maybe? That could be cool. It actually does not help us because we can't control the big army, but let's attack. Look at these guys. Look like I don't know how to translate it, but påskkärringar. It's a two-pronged attack with our cavalry already having disembarked their ships. And they're gonna come from the front wall, from the land side of things. While the king and the rest of the army will attack from almost all sides by the open seaside. And this is rather comparing other castles we have attacked, this is a rather interesting battlefield to fight on. I believe this is actually, this high tower is actually like an Irish thing, like a special building, and it might be something historical, which I have no clue about, but I really like this battle map. I don't know why all the battle maps in England are so generic and boring. Not even the capitals, the important capital cities were that interesting. And then we go to Ireland and we get this cool thing with like a half circle and then like a, you know what, it looks kind of like a thing in the middle, kind of looks like a thing. I don't want to say it. And then we have like this cool hill and all this. Like a very interesting... Maybe it's not that interesting, but it's interesting compared to all the shit castles I have attacked so far. With that said, let's go ahead and attack. So I'm gonna have my swordmen land over here. We're gonna have the archers
The enemy tremble before
not
our
land
superior
here
numbers.
because, well, they'd run in there and be annihilated.
Naval forces ready.
We'll have the spearmen land over here with the king and his men. Actually gonna land here. We got more cavalry turning up to aid the other part of the cavalry. Let's see about having them hurrying their way over there. And then maybe I'll do as the enemy does and just try to barge through as hard as I can. And looks like the enemy has posted most of their men over here. The thing is, though, these ships can actually fire from the ship, so we don't have to land. We just need to get close enough. You know what? Hold the boats! Hold the boats for a bit. And we're gonna line up these guys to prepare to attack, and then we get the secondary army. I don't think I even need these guys, but we'll have them back here. Just to menace the enemy. Or I'll put them over here and kind of stack them in a way. Seems like they're running it ashore. Just to make a nice screenshot there so later on. Right, we'll have we can have all our knights just trying to barge their way through here and then push their way straight into the thingamajig in the center. My warriors ready to come ashore. The enemy approaches, which is a weird thing to say about someone moving their troops around inside the castle.
Ships awaiting command.
Ooh, I'm gonna fire arrows, and we're gonna go real close. Hopefully set fire to the town. And this will be cool. The enemy is sighted! Go ahead and fire on them! Is anyone gonna fire at that unit over there? Fight the boat. There we go. This would have been cool during a night battle, actually. I'm hoping they're gonna shoot here next when the general moves out of range, and we'll set fire to this building right here. There's an awful lot of them. Horty-torty-tor. Shut up, you stupid Irish. Okay, so I was hoping everyone just fire, and if they missed, they wouldn't really care about it, but it seems like... Oh! I can tell them to attack the building. Set fire to the building! Don't go ashore, you bastards. However, set fire to the building. We'll scare the bastard. Right. I mean, given how many fire arrows you're firing over there, you would think the building would already be on fire. And this boat, for some reason, just turned completely around. Oh, it didn't turn around. Or... I don't know what happened there. Set that on fire. Right, we can't wait any longer. Go ashore. Go ashore. Go ashore. And then you guys, if you can set that on fire, that would be great. And if not, you can start shooting at these guys. Come on, there we go, now the fire is going. Halt! And now, fire at will. When we set fire to the town. got this fleet moving forward. And let's, you know what? Let's just have the knights charge at that gate, break through it. Ooh, we got fire. And now my men are landing. Anglo-Saxon warriors on Irish shores. Great amount of plunder. This building has completely been set ablaze. Maybe I'll put the ships back here to support. And then the general has come ashore. They've only got an archer unit over here. And there's even more ships. Take a look at what shit, the cavalry is getting absolutely annihilated.
Under enemy fire! We're taking fire!
Okay, that was a stupid idea.
Right hard!
The cavalry will retire. Never take never take advice of the AI on battle plans.
Swordsman!
This building is completely on fire.
Spearman!
Right, stream through into town. Hopefully I won't lose. I think I'll lose some cavalry units just to that. We got like 6% or something. It's absolutely useless. Right. We're moving that way. Take that tower. I like that it put the wall through here, but I'm pretty sure you can go through. Oh, you can't? I can't. Wait. I can't go through here. I'll have to go through this. Great. Burn that tower. You know what? Get the archers ashore.
The settlement is on fire!
Oh no! Do we set Ireland on fire? How sad. Okay, don't go there. Follow the general and we'll go for the center point. Oh. Now we actually meet the Irish in battle. What? Someone deal a heavy blow to that Irish bastard.
The enemy's tower has been destroyed!
They're all uncut heathens. Oh god damn it, he just cuts the head of everyone. Someone deal a blow to Mustache Jesus. And there he's gone.
Swordsman!
Swordsmen follow through. Archers. Oh, as soon as the archers land, they start to shoot at the Irish. We're organizing our troops to get towards the center.
Take the fight to them!
The Irish seem to be pretty hardy foes, though.
It's a charge! Press!
I don't know about shooting arrows into our own men, though.
Roll over, eager to fight!
We're about to
Don't hold back!
end these Irish people. But they actually did kill off quite a few of our men. Might want to tell the archers to stop shooting now, actually. Archers!
Don't hold back! Swordsman! Hit hard! Pound the earth!
Let's end these bastards. Oh no! We're surrounded on all sides!
See? They flee before our might!
And suddenly they're not so cocky anymore. And it's a mass slaughter among the Irish soldiers. And my king Has almost made it to the center, and it seems as though shit, these Huskars have been, these Royal Huskars has been completely annihilated by the wooden kerns. But as we can see, we're setting fire to everything as we go.
Run, the cowards!
I wouldn't blame those Royal Huskars though, because they basically lost everyone in that force. Will not take the center, actually. I want to fight the Irish. Do we have archers in this army? I want them to come closer. Not too close to land though. And what I mean by that is land, like actually landing on the shores. Not like... yeah. I want them to get pretty close to land. We have set fire to a lot of this town. It will be pretty disheartening to see you stuck in between a fleet ready to come ashore and then troops coming from over here as your town is on fire. Shame about that one Huskar unit though. It's absolutely annihilated by the Irish. I mean,
we're capturing a
they
victory point.
Could put the axe on their back while they're moving around. And not like... There they are. The Påskkärringar of Ireland. Really great warriors.
Get them. Ready.
Pretty bad maneuvering by the Irish to actually let us take control. Oh, we unfortunately actually are capturing the center.
Our general is under attack.
Get them!
Pretty poor maneuvering by the Irish to lose the center courtyard basically. And let us take control of it. And now I'm getting my archers in place. So we almost captured this. My archers should begin to fire. Oh, they're waiting for single soldiers to arrive. Oh, they're coming to attack the general, are they? Those wooden kerns seem to be almost as dangerous, or the Påskkärringar seem to be almost as dangerous as the Welsh longbowmen. I want these archers to come ashore. No, we'll seek battle with the enemy general. I seek battle with you. Stand and fight. Down with the Gaels. And up with the Anglo-Saxons. To the walls. You're gonna stand and fight with me? Or am I gonna have to chase you to the end of the world? Which is Ireland. Haha! No one wants to be on Ireland. It's a bit difference. It's quite the difference in between the general's bodyguards. The general should be easy to find among these, since he will be the only one heavily armored. Heavily armored is maybe an overstatement, since it looks like he's got no shoes on. And I'm pretty sure he just lost his head.
Ready for war! Spearman! Yours to command! Battle awaits us!
We've managed to, I guess, these guys standing up here were throwing torches down upon those buildings.
Eager to fight! Awaiting orders! Attack! Attack! Annihilate them! Strike now!
Probably lost way too many men, given the size of the battle. But that's what happens when you fight the Kurds.
The enemy's gates have been destroyed!
The gates? How come? Oh, not everyone did as I ordered.
Perished.
And some stayed to destroy the gate, which just meant that I lost all my cavalry.
See, they flee before our might. Archers!
End these bastards already.
Our foes flee the field. Make them fear us.
The Postkärringar is the last one to go. Oh, and they turn around just to show their unprotected backs. Oh, we're out of... who is left then? 70 men somewhere. Take the center then. 70 men of the enemy somewhere. But where? Who knows? Ah, there they are. More of those wooden cairns. I'm gonna take your precious circle and just destroy everything.
Dismantle their defenses.
Dismantle the defenses by tearing down this wall. More of those bloody Postkärrings. My command is to charge the Postkärring. And quite quickly it's a rout.
Victory is ours.
The Postkärring were no match for us. And our victory is complete. And there we have it. The Battle of whatever, Postkärring battle. We lost 900 men, which is way too many given my advantage over the enemy. Most of it probably was my cavalry, as we can see. Probably completely dead. Unfortunately... Oh no, the cavalry survived! But that unit was utterly killed. They managed to kill or capture 3 enemies, but that unit was utterly murdered by the enemy. Which is a bit of a shame, because it was a fully upgraded unit with full gold chevrons. Luckily though, my cavalry survived, which is a lot better than the Royal Asgards, which, as we can see, are quite susceptible to enemy bow fire. Decisive victory, however.
Yes!
And I have conquered my first... what's it called? Monastery. This building right here. I don't like these buildings. I don't know what the point of merchants are. You make very little money from them and they cost a bunch of food. What's this? Cupstone. Old religion adopted legitimacy to the new one. Interesting. And it seems as though I've unlocked these buildings.
Ships ready to sail.
And this one, the bell tower. Gold income for church buildings. Well, this is a churchy area, so why don't we can make this entire area very churchy. And this gives public order and money. They're all costing food though, and they're not actually that good. It gives income to church. Fame. Cure stones. Well, the stones will definitely build them. We'll just... Oh, we're starting a building project. What are you building? Oh, we're building these magical stones. That ancient magical stones that have healing properties. Oh, you're building them? I thought you said they are ancient. Did we just get gold? Yes. Gold production. Nice. Then maybe it won't go full... port. I don't know about that port. We'll definitely get rid of the great warehouse, and then this will actually be kind of an industry setting area, possibly. Nice, but with this I should be able to... why not? Oh, I need to build the thing. Right.
The men are ready to serve.
I think we'll leave it at this. This guy needs to recruit a new guy to replace the old one. But that's about it. We're actually covered from the north, kind of ish.
No way.
From Irish attacks. They'll go in through these lands first. They'll have to go through these lands first. My plan was only really to take this. And the other area is actually controlled by Northumbria. So if I can get peace with the Irish, I will. Because I'm not too keen on getting stuck in a two-front war. I just wanted that area right there. For next episode, we're probably back down here again. And it's probably the second siege of London. And then we'll try to deal with these guys. But with that said... we'll end it right here. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.